Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Ljudmilla. Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yes, and I would like to introduce one very interesting person. Please tell me, what's your name?
My name is Henrik. I am originally from Sweden. I am born in Stockholm in the year of our Lord 1976, so it probably tells you how old I am. Yes. I'm approaching the big 50. I've been living in Estonia for about 5.5 years.
Oh, long time.
I've been an expat actually for 25 years.
Expert in what subject?
Expats. I've been living abroad.
Okay.
I first moved to Britain. Worked as a business consultant, mainly for McKinsey and Company. Lived there many years, and then I found love. Moved to Estonia. Been working here as a businessman. I have a company dealing with business consultancy. I'm helping startups get going, and I also do IT recruitment.
Okay.
And I also teach and do research at university, which has always been my hobby.
What's university?
At first it was University of Tartu, and then it was Estonian University of Life Science. So now I actually reduced that, but it's something I miss, so probably I will try to do it more in the future.
And now we will ask Ljudmilla to translate something, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Please, Ljudmilla, translate to our audience.
Хенрик представил себя, рассказал немножко о себе. Он родом из Швеции, живет в Таллине, в Эстонии уже примерно 5,5 лет. 25 лет приблизительно он живет в разных странах.
Как экспат.
Как экспат, да. И в Таллине проводит различные консультации по бизнесу для начинающих бизнесменов, консультирует бизнесы в разных сферах. И таким образом мы с ним и познакомились.
Да, и, по-моему, главная его сфера деятельности – это стартапы.
Стартапы и консультирование, менторство для бизнесменов.
И еще, насколько я помню, он преподаватель в университетах, правильно?
Да, в университетах он начинал преподавать в Тартуском университете и еще в одном Life. What's the name?
University of Life Science, Eestimaa Ülikool.
Eestimaa Ülikooli в Тарту. И сейчас он немножко уменьшил свою нагрузку в этих университетах и занимается больше
бизнесом.
Да, бизнес-проектами.
We continue. What do you think about Estonia? What's your main idea about Estonia?
I think Estonia is a beautiful country. I think it has a very interesting history. Absolutely. I also think that Estonia is demographically very complex. Especially in the aftermath of the Soviet Union, where you have two large groups of population. You have the ethnical Estonians and you have the ethnical Russians. And it seems to be quite a division between the two groups, which I think is quite sad, because I think that it affects the whole society. And I think it leads to conflicts and a polarization that probably doesn't benefit the country as a whole, I think.
And what would you suggest for our politician?
I think that they should try to, instead of seeking division, I think that they should try to... I'm not really sure about integrating people, but I think that they should try to make people accept each other at first. What has been historically. There's nothing we can do about it now. But instead of looking to the past, we can actually try to look to the future.
That's great.
And try to actually see what unites us instead of what actually divides us. Because sometimes when I look at Estonian politics and when I speak to people here, I got the distinct impression that people always look to the past, to past grievances, instead of actually trying to build a prosperous country for the future. So that, I would say, that's my main perception of Estonia.
Thank you very much. And then Ljudmilla will translate for us.
Людмила очень коротко попробует все обобщить.
Да.
Хенрик сказал, что Эстония очень красивая страна, в Эстонии ему очень здесь нравится, и он здесь видит, что две большие этнические группы, да, то есть эстоноговорящие и русскоговорящие две группы людей, которые здесь проживают, и его пожелание было бы, чтобы эти группы были больше между собой как бы обобщены.
Да, на данный момент они сильно разобщены.
Да, они сильно
то, что его печалит очень сильно.
Да, и очень многие люди, которые живут здесь, они больше думают о прошлом.
Ну, скорее не люди думают, а скорее политики думают о прошлом.
Политики?
Насколько я помню, yes? Did you say about politics?
I said about politics because I noticed that both among the people and also in the public discourse, this is a topic that often comes up. That the two groups, for example, Russians traditionally voted for the center party. So people here, they vote actually according to nationality rather than to ideology. And that's something that's common, for example, in African countries, and I think it's highly uncommon in European countries.
What do you think about Central Party?
I would say, since I am a conservative, I will probably not vote for them. I think that their ideas are a bit, well, maybe a little bit from mine, but I would say that I think it's, regardless of party, for me to vote according to ethnicity. If you're Estonian, you vote for one party. If you're Russian, you vote for another party. I think that's a bit, I would say, unusual. I know, for example, it's quite common in tribal societies, like, for example, in Africa.
Yes.
But in a European context, I think it's kind of unusual. But I think there are historical reasons why it is so. But I think that...
what is the historical reason? What do you think?
Because I think that Russians in many ways felt excluded. And I think that they sort of... lumped together. They gather around one political party where they actually felt at home. And I think that, for example, now with the formation of ECRE, I think you have two distinct. I think you have a polarization that's actually becoming deeper and deeper. So I would say that for me as a foreigner, when you look at things from the outside, that's actually something that scares me when I look at the future of Estonia. I'm not really sure if this is the right path to go to for Estonia, because I actually think that instead of looking at the differences, we should actually look at the political questions ahead that are in front of us.
And I would like to ask one more question. What party would you support if you are here an Estonian resident?
I would say for me, it's actually a question I contemplated on a lot. It's actually difficult because I'm conservative, but I'm actually also pro-European, I'm pro-EU. I am not alt-right, so ECRE goes away, definitely. Goes away. So I'm not really sure which party I would actually vote for, because I was actually once thinking, because I'm allowed only to vote for the municipal elections, and I was trying to find a party to vote for, and I actually failed. And that's not something I often do, because I often decide on something, but I actually decided not to vote.
Not to vote for any party?
No, because I didn't really feel at home, because I think that this Estonian political scene is quite different from both the British one and the Swedish one, two countries where I lived most of my life. And also I think I share the same issue as many Russians do, the language barrier. That's, if you can't follow the political discourse, it's kind of difficult to actually to understand the politics.
Okay, and then Ljudmilla will translate something for us.
Ljudmilla сделает такое обобщение кратенькое, поскольку Henrik из Швеции, у него шведское гражданство. В Эстонии он может голосовать на муниципальных выборах, и для себя он заметил, что в Эстонии эстоноговорящая публика, как правило, выбирает партию ECRE, русскоговорящая публика выбирает партию центристскую, И для него он сравнивает эти, не события, а вот эти разделения по национальному признаку, как в некоторых африканских странах. Сам Henrik больше за проевропейскую политическую ситуацию, и то, что здесь разделяется именно по национальному признаку, немножко его огорчает.
И очень сильно причем огорчает. Спасибо большое. And let's talk about life in general. Let's talk about your life. What you are looking for. Please tell us.
What I'm looking for? Oh my God! I think I've been a searcher for all my life. I am looking for the truth about our existence. Since my wife left me, I guess I'm looking for the love of my life. So I don't know. If you are her, just write me a letter. Write me on Facebook.
Are you single man?
Yeah, yes.
You're a single man.
It's just me and the cats and the birds.
Okay, so you're looking for a woman.
Not actively looking, but if she comes along, then I will be very happy. So if it's the right woman, of course.
Okay, tell us what kind of woman you're looking for.
What kind of woman I'm looking for?
Yes.
I always been attracted by intelligent women, strong, intelligent women.
Yes. What else? What kind of qualities you're looking for?
I think good sense of humor, self-distance. Someone who is entrepreneurial. Someone who has a great portion of self-distance. Doesn't take themselves too seriously. A bit like me, I guess.
Like you? What does it mean, like you? Who you are?
Yeah, so someone who doesn't... someone who sees the positive in life. I also would like to travel more. I would like to see the world.
So you're looking more for a wife or for a partner? It seems like for a partner, yeah? Am I right?
No, I would say when it comes to love, of course, I'm looking for a wife. I want to have a family, so I think absolutely wife.
So you're a family-oriented man?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So that was always my dream. That was the heartbreak of my life when my wife left me. So I would like to have a wife. Children, Volvo,
what else?
House,
big house, small house?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter? Okay. Thank you.
I think I'm a very simple person.
So one cat is not enough?
I have two cats, actually.
You have two cats,
and
maybe the third cat will help you?
Well, if she has a cat, that's okay. I think we can all fit.
Okay, what do you think about dogs?
I like dogs, absolutely. I think at the moment with my life being quite hectic, I think a dog, especially when I live alone, can be quite... I think it would be quite a challenge, especially since I travel a lot. But I love dogs as well, so...
Tell us about your hobby.
My hobbies, I like photography. I also like to travel. I try to go to the gym, How
often do you go to the gym?
3-4 times per week, but not to lift weights. I try to run, try to do more cardio. I actually lost about 30 kilos of weight. So super. I'm trying to get in better shape. So especially now since I'm approaching 50, I'm 48.
You're still young, believe me.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes, very young man.
Thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you so much for lying.
No. And now we ask Ljudmilla about Henrik.
Henrik сейчас только что описал свою жизнь мечты, как он ее представляет. Также он рассказал нам, что он недавно развелся и сейчас в поисках своей новой женщины мечты. Юля спросила, это должна быть женщина, партнер или он больше мечтает о семье? И Henrik сказал, что больше настроен на семейные отношения, на долгосрочный союз. Также ему Юля задала вопрос, какая должна быть женщина его мечты. Henrik описал очень красивыми словами. Это должна быть умная, интеллигентная женщина, которая ориентирована на бизнес, которой тоже хочется и устроить свою жизнь и создать свою семью. Хенрик занимается спортом, несколько раз ходит в спортзал, у него 2 кошки, птички, ему нравятся различные хобби, фотография. Что еще не помню?
What else?
Photography was...
What's your hobby?
I like photography, I like travel.
Путешествие, да?
I would actually like to learn how to paint, but I think...
really?
Yeah, but I don't think I have much of a talent, so I'm no Van Gogh at all, but it would be nice to learn. Not yet, but maybe in the future. Maybe in the future.
And translate?
Так, Хенрик добавил, что ему очень хотелось бы путешествовать больше, он бы хотел развивать свои навыки, умения в рисовании. Конечно, он понимает, что он не станет Ван Гогом или...
Почему он сказал, я еще не Ван Гог? Может быть, в будущем он станет Ван Гогом.
Возможно,
ты что?
Будет следующий...
Да, в следующей жизни.
Гений, из него получится художник. И что еще?
Супер. And to sum up our conversation, please tell our audience something good, something beautiful. What's your wishes to people?
I would say that this year has taught me a lot at a personal level. As I first mentioned, my wife left me, and then I actually was diagnosed with cancer. And I would say from having one objective, I would say I was very much focused on career. I actually realized that there are other values that are much more important, like, for example, family, friendship, relations, to live life as each day was the last. There's a very famous movie with Robin Williams called Dead Poets Society. And there is one catchphrase there, carpe diem, to live each day as it was his last.
Yes.
I think that's something we should all do, because we never know what will happen tomorrow.
True.
So I would say that's something that people should do more often. We're always living either in the past or in the future, but we always fail to live in the now. And that's something I have failed all my life. So I really hope that people learn to actually appreciate the beauty of the moment and to seize the moment and just enjoy life.
Yeah, the most important, just enjoy life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and we ask Ljudmilla to translate.
Хенрик сказал, пожелал или не желал ничего?
Пожелал всем. Да,
всем.
Очень красиво.
Хенрик рассказал немножко вкратце о себе, и поскольку у него этот год был довольно сложный в личном плане, он расстался со своей супругой, у него был диагностирован рак. Он в этот год понял, что самое важное в его жизни – это семья, отношения, дружба. И нужно наслаждаться каждым моментом вот здесь и сейчас, не жить прошлым, не жить настоящим, а быть сейчас в моменте.
Ну да, может быть, не оставаться в прошлом, не стремиться в будущее, а именно жить настоящим. Да, вот это и есть carpe diem. Лови момент, что называется. Да. Это то, что мы с тобой точно делаем. Мы с тобой ловим моменты. И это наше пожелание нашим зрителям. Правильно ведь? Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Спасибо большое.
Спасибо.